So in preparation for this episode, I took the liberty to go and look up some quick facts. Hello and welcome back to Zillow with Zoey, the show that critics rave as the closest thing we have to a lesbian David Letterman. You may notice that our setting has changed a little bit, and that's because we were evicted from our last spot. Landlords, am I right? Today we'll be going to look at two homes in the city where sex appeal meets curb appeal. Savannah, Georgia. I wanted to show off my favorite southern city's homes and all of its beautiful and unique architecture. Today's houses will be an eye catcher and an I hardly know her. But honestly, I feel like Savannah, Georgia by itself is just a big I hardly know her. I don't know very much about this wonderful city. So I took the liberty to look up some quick fun facts about Savannah, Georgia, where I learned that it was the most haunted city in America. And honestly, all this means is that I would probably do well in Savannah. Because if life were a horror movie, I would be the sassy lesbian psychic with a bad attitude that would inevitably become the fan favorite. I would be honored to be killed by a demon in this first house. $1.2 million, 6 bedrooms, 6 bathrooms for 6,000 square feet. This house is a classic example of beautiful southern architecture. Something that always sticks out in my mind when it comes to Savannah houses is its large porches and balconies, and this house is no exception to that. I mean, how can you not love it? This house even has a little twink to come along with it that has its own bedrooms and bathrooms. I fell in love with this house, which is why I must say it is definitely an eye catcher. I hardly know this next house, or should I say houses. You would think that this house belongs in the Salt Lake episode because it's a literal compound. I hate it when people put apartment complexes, general stores, and other businesses on Zillow. Why, you might ask? Just because I don't like it. If you buy this house, you will end up being a landlord, which is already a massive red flag. Being a landlord makes you a capitalist, and buying your complex on Zillow somehow makes it worse. For that reason, I must say, I hardly know her. It's a lot of cars.
All your fans are...
I know. I'm so sorry, guys, not right now. There's nothing that I love more than a city that mixes its beautiful biodiversity and beautiful architecture, and Savannah is a perfect example of that. I actually have a personal connection to Georgia. I am best friends with Georgia Senator Jon Ossoff, and even if you don't believe me, I have a picture to prove it. So, if you live in Georgia, don't forget to turn on your dehumidifier. And no matter where you are, don't forget to tell your mom you love her for me.